I want to thank everyone sincerely for coming out tonight for this very special Afro Roots Tuesdays. So I will start with the Mbira call to prayer. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out to Afro Roots Tuesdays special edition. Tonight is the emergency healing prayer for Palestine. And I'd like to thank you for coming out for this. I'd like to thank you for adding your voice, your heart, your energy, your unity, your solidarity to this prayer. We want this prayer to envelop the whole planet and touch everybody's heart and mind. We want this prayer to speak from the deepest part of our heart and soul. And so we are bringing together artists, musicians, activists from all over the world to join in a unified prayer for Palestine. I want to especially thank all the artists who've come out tonight. I want to thank you for amplifying this prayer. I want to thank everyone in the audience. Tonight, we'll feel the music, we'll feel the love, because that's what this is all about. This is all about love. And so, when you feel the music, you can sing along, you can clap your hands, you can dance to it, because that's all prayer. And we have artists coming in one at a time to amplify this prayer for Palestine. We want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. And we want to say this is all about love. It's all about love. And so I want to open the prayer and ask first the Reverend Souken Danjo from Hiroshima to open this prayer for us, this prayer in a musical way, this emergency prayer from all of our hearts for Palestine. Souken Danjo, please join us.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Just now, Israel gathered to Ukraine, Russia, two people fighting time. But this forget this word, and its word is I love you. And so this is I love you mantra. You and you are mine. I am you. And these two forget. And I hope this I love you mantra, if you together, please, and singing I love you mantra. I love you. 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 I love you, mother. I love you, father. I love you, my daughter. I love my son. I love you, grandpa. I love you, grandma. I love you. I love you. I love you, my family. I love you. Together, I love you. 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 Everybody, I love you. I love you. We please wake up. I love you mantra. I love you. I love you, Rasta. I love you. 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 So I love you. I love you. I love you, everybody. Peace and love. Hi. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Danjo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It is such a blessing to have you join us. We've just heard from the Reverend Souken Danjo in Hiroshima. Are you in Hiroshima now?
Yes. Just now, Hiroshima, but outside the snow.
Yeah. Well,
Very, very,
beautiful
very.
to have you with us.
Yeah. Like here.
And it's a beautiful snow there at the Saco Zenji Temple in Hiroshima,
Yes.
bringing the beautiful prayers to us.
All
Thank you so much, Reverend Danjo.
right.
We would like to ask now, stay with us, Reverend Danjo, if you can too, but go ahead and mute yourself. And we're going to ask Samia Halaby to please join us now, Samia Halaby, who's co-produced this event with Afro Roots.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you, and thank you, Kevin, for what you're doing. Linda, could you put my slides on? I'm going to tell you first the story of two painters in Gaza in Arabic, and they are Muhammad al-Hawajri and his wife, Dina Mutter. Muhammad was recently able to just barely squeak a day of internet, and he placed a few things and a previous day as well on his Instagram, and I was able to communicate with him, and I have a picture of him in the tent. If we could have this slide.
Can everybody see this?
Yes, I can. So
Okay.
this was a picture that was sent to me by Muhammad al-Hawajri, and it was a short 15-second video, and you could see the fire flicking. And you see his wife on the right and him on the left with a child in her lap, and they have a box full of material that they're burning to stay warm. They're in sheltering right now. They have no food, no water, none of the needs. Their home and the total content of both their studios was demolished. Next, please. Hawajri has a history of occasionally, he's a very strong painter. He occasionally does some cynical and sometimes postmodernist and commentary artwork in this one, which took me a while. I'm done with these things to figure out, but he's saying, here's what the Christmas reindeer brought us, a tank with, and you can see it. So this was on his webpage on the last day that he posted. And next image is a loaf of bread. He managed to sneak back into his house before he escaped again, and it was demolished. And he showed the meal that was on the table for him and his children that had rotted. And the next is a wonderful self-portrait of Muhammad that I really love myself because it's so strong. And so here I am, and that's what I do, and I love painting. And the next one is Return from a Pasture. And in it, he says, every time you can read it at the bottom, every time I finish a painting, I feel so good to tell myself I'm a painter. And he's showing a typical peasant family from Palestine, a woman, her husband, a child, and flowers and the animals, the husband. Next is a painting by Dina Mutter, which is a brilliant piece of work. I can't tell you, it's so beautiful the way it is arranged and fixed. And Dina must have been a musician because many of the paintings of Muhammad were of musicians, and this is the one titled, I think, Musician Resting. And the next one is the same. I don't have a title or a date for it, but again, you can see it's a musician, and the paintings are truly beautifully done. And next, I'm showing you what we will be asking you to donate to. And the reason I'm very impressed with United Palestinian Appeal, UPA Connect, is because it is run by Palestinians. The executives are Palestinian. In fact, I personally know the CEO. I know his family. We are a small community, and we tend to be that way. And next page, if you can go to that address, you can always donate, and it would be wonderful. And what I love about this organization is it reports back. In this last piece, you will see that they are telling you how much they're able to collect and how much they've put and where they've put them. And they have people on the ground. All of the employees on the ground in Gaza are people of the community. So if you donate via this organization, you're donating via an organization of and by the people and of the people in Gaza themselves. I want to say a few things. Maybe I'm going too quickly, but the destruction of culture and art has been part of the incredible massacre taking place right now. The city of Gaza has some unique architectural features that are now completely lost to art history unless we study it in pictures, but the actual buildings are gone. Stylistically, it had certain attributes that I saw had influence in various other areas of the Arab world. The church of Saint Porphyrius, built in 425 AD, the third oldest church in the world, was demolished, was substantially destroyed, damaged, lots of paintings and icons and frescoes gone now, as well. And the people mourn that more than they mourn the great mosque, the Omari Mosque, that is as old as 1650, rebuilt in 1650, but first created in the 7th century AD. That's in the 600s. That's a long time ago. That's 15 centuries ago. And this all was demolished without any thought, without any criticism, without museums yelling, without art specialists all over the world saying a word about it. When the Taliban destroyed something, we heard noise about it all over the place. But here we are. I go to the Midwest and they show me a building that's 200 years old and they're talking about how precious it is. Mind you, this is not new. The damage to historical sites has been going on in Palestine all the time. So thank you for being here and thank you for all the good musicians. And it is very moving to be expecting to hear you. Thank you. Devin, I'm done. You can have it again.
Thank you so much, Samia. We just put a donation link for United Palestinian Appeal in the chat. Hopefully everybody can see it. If you don't see it, let us know. And we'll try to make that a lot more visible. And at some point, let me know, Samia, if we have any sharings from Lamis. We'll come back to that. For now, I do want to bring on another artist, though. And the artist that I would like to ask, Bear Fox. Bear Fox, can you share with us, please?
Hello, everyone. I'd like to share a song that is like a protection song for all our families. What I'm saying in the language is I'm asking like our ancestors to watch over our families so that no harm comes to them. And to put like a white light of protection around them. Okay. Ningueta que obantoka ascoyeno se atano nane aquatile obantoka ascoyeno yo Yo, Ana yo yahi, yo Ana yo yahi, yo Ana yo yahi, Gayali, Ningueda que yo vantuka. Ascoyena se atano nane aquatile awantoka ascoyena yo ana yo yahi yo ana yo yahi Yo hayo yo hayo anayo we ahe yo anayo we ahe. Yo go.
Bear, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Bear, can you tell us what language?
I'm Native American and Mohawk is my language. Kanyak Geha
Beautiful.
from the Mohawk.
And are you coming from Mohawk country in upstate New York?
Yes, I'm in Akwesasne.
It's a beautiful area up there.
Yes,
I
thank
see
you.
you I see you talking about going on hikes and everything. And
Yeah,
it's a
that's what it's for.
nature filled area. How large is the Native American community there?
There's about 20,000 now, I think, living here.
It's pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I met Bear a couple years ago, and she was at a festival, and when I heard her sing, I said this festival should be just about Bear. So glad to have you with us. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
you know, please sit with us through the rest of this if you can. There's we would like to be able to bring artists on more than once if possible, but we'll see.
Mhm.
We've got a lot coming up. We've got a lot on the menu, as they say.
Okay. Thank you,
Um,
Kevin.
so thank you so much, Bear Fox.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
and you can find Bear Fox on the internet. She's got a lot of beautiful music out there.
Mhm.
Um, Thank you so much. And I understand that we may have a recording to play soon, but before we do the recording, I want to ask if Colette Michaan, the uh, incredible flautist Colette Michaan, can come and join us at this point.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Colette. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing us all together, because we all need to come together.
Yes, and you basically were, were come from that region. You come from Egypt, I believe.
My mother is from Egypt, my father's from Syria.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for bringing the beautiful music into the prayer.
Thank you.
And I know you have another event tonight, so um,
I'm
again,
here.
thank
I
you
can
for
hang a little more. I can hang a
making.
little more.
Okay, well, great. We want you here as long as you can be. Colette Michaan, she is one of the most highly regarded flautists in New York City and beyond. And I've heard of her long before I got a chance to hear her play and work with her. So here we are with Colette Michaan. Thank you so much, Colette, and thank you for joining us in this prayer. Um, we want to ask because I know there's been we've had, and I want to apologize to anyone who's been out there in the room. We've had some sound issues and some tech issues. Let me ask if Madison is out there, because Madison, I believe you have a poem to share. Would you like to share that now?
Yes.
Madison Gordon. I want to introduce Madison Gordon, who's a young activist. So please, everyone, Madison Gordon.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for organizing this. Thank you to all the musicians and artists who joined us today and are giving yourself. I think it's appropriate that we're meeting on the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, because it's been a darkness in Gaza for the last 76 days. The poem I'm going to read is by a Palestinian poet from Gaza who was recently martyred in Gaza. She was recently killed by a bomb. And I'm going to first read her poem in English, a translation, and then I'm going to request to share my screen and share a video of Hiba Abu Nada herself reading the poem in Arabic. But first I'll read it in English so that everybody can understand first and then hear her speak her words herself. So I'll begin. Again, the poet, her name is Hiba Abu Nada, and this poem is called Our Loneliness. Our loneliness. How alone it was, our loneliness, when they won their wars. Only you were left behind, naked, before this loneliness, Darwish. No poetry could ever bring it back. What the lonely one has lost. It's another age of ignorance, our loneliness. Damned be that which divided us, then stands united at your funeral. Now your land is auctioned and the world's a free market. It's a barbaric era, our loneliness, one when no one will stand up for us. So my country, wipe away your poems, the old and the new, and your tears, and pull yourself together. Now I will share a video of Hiba reciting this poem herself.
يا وحدنا ربح الجميع حروبهم وتركت أنت أمام وحدك عاريا. لا شعر يا درويش سوف يعيد ما خسر الوحيد وما فقد. يا وحدنا هذا زمان جاهلي آخر، لعن الذي في الحرب فرقنا به وعلى جنازتك اتحد. يا وحدنا الأرض سوق حرة وبلادك الكبرى مزاد معتمد. يا وحدنا هذا زمان جاهلي لن يساندنا أحد. يا وحدنا فامسح قصائدك القديمة والجديدة والبكاء وشد حيلك يا بلد.
And again, that was the poet and Palestinian martyr Hiba Abu Nada. We speak her words. As writers, we live on in our words. We remember her words, and she lives on in our memory and in her poetry. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Madison. Are you on the West Coast at the moment?
Yes, I'm in California.
All right. So you still have some daylight over there. Or maybe
It is the darkest day of the year.
Right, right. And now we're moving into the season of light. So as we move into the season of light, we get a little bit more light every day. And I like to think of this as being our season of light and our unity and our solidarity with the Palestinian cause. We're going to have more light on this issue every day. And it's going to be happening. It's already happening. It's already, the revolution is full on. And so all the support that is pouring in from all over the world, and we're amplifying that today with our voices. I want to ask, and I know this, as I mentioned before, we've had some tech issues, and that lets you know it's real. This is very real. We have tech issues. So, Hasan, are we able to bring you on? Because I think, there we go. Now we see you.
Hey, everybody. How's everything?
Great.
Okay. I want to say that yesterday was my birthday. So I'm also one of those ones that are bringing in the new level and return of light to our existence. And the thing I urge for everyone at this moment is that can we kindly leave out on all complaining for any reason, which will give love and support to our brothers and sisters and children who are going through a very horrific time. I know you agree. I can't see everyone, but your heart is strengthening me to continue to speak, to reflect, to give love. I want to say, Brother Kevin, thank you so much for reminding me to remember my love. And Sister Samia, please, thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to live strong because you are such a light for all of us. And our brothers and sisters all over the world who need to be freed, let us think of freeing them and put our attention now on Gaza. On Gaza. Gaza speaks to your heart. You are here and we reflect this love. We reflect this light and we send our love to you. So we say, some of our friends, they don't bring us happiness. They bring us more problems. Those, we're happy when we see them leave. Others, we're happy to see who comes. So no matter the movement, it is just love either way. We love to see those who do things that they know they shouldn't. We love to see them move on. So they're giving us love. And those who need to listen and share their love and light and need the healing, we love to see them come. So that is my reflection. That is my prayer, that we be guided in this ultimate love, life, spirit, and reflection from the deepest core of our beings. Let us see this. And it is. This is a strengthening. I thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Okay.
What did you wanted music from me? I'll be here all night. But everyone, we have this time. We have this time. We have this time. And sing it from your heart. Yeah. We have this time. We have this time. Let's sing it from our heart. Yeah. Let's sing it from our heart.
Thank you, Hasan Bakr, who has been, as I would say, the spirit, one of the spirit of New York City. Thank you so much. I've traveled with Hasan and with Samia through the Arab world and played music in several parts of the Arab world in '97. And it was a wonderful experience. And we saw so much that we could talk about it for days. But thanks to everything we saw, we knew that we had to be here in this prayer for Palestine. We've been there, and this is why we're here now for this prayer. I'd like to bring on another artist at this point. I'm going to ask that Saco, please join us.
Hey everyone, I'm already receiving a lot of love from you. The world is receiving a lot of love from you. And I want to receive the love from our ancestors. And this is very ancient poem from Japan. And I want to bring ancestors love, wisdom, and their peaceful vibration.
Beautiful, Saco. Thank you so much. Saco, can you show us that instrument that you're playing?
Can you see?
Yeah,
This is a mbira. I
beautiful instrument.
yeah.
You know,
I
I love those instruments. And that's such a beautiful song. Thank you. What were the lyrics saying?
lyric. I don't know the lyrics. You know, we this is very ancient, maybe 20,000 years ago, and the people has different interpretation.
I
But
understand.
it's about the universe, how it works, and harmony, and how we should live with.
It, so at this point, it's a vibrational language. We feel the vibration, and the vibration sends that love all over, amplified by the Mbira melodies. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Saco Myoji, and you can find her music too. She's been playing music for quite a bit on the New York City scene, and now she's just recently joined the Mbira music world. Okay, in the meantime, Devin, I was going to introduce Devin. Um, Devin, you out there?
I'm here. You hear me?
All right, yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Devin. And Devin, I want to say your name the way you want it to be said. Devin Waldman or
Yeah,
Devin?
Devin Waldman.
Okay, I want to give a big shout out to Devin because Devin has been uh, just writing the most beautiful like observations and analysis of what's going on. And people, I know Devin, and I read them, but people are sending these to me and they're saying, "Well, did you read this? Do you know this guy?" And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I know Dev. But people from all sorts of places are sending me the things you're writing because they're striking the hearts of people, really. So I want to thank you. And one of the most key things that Devin said a couple weeks ago, as he said this, and I think it resonated with everybody, but definitely resonated with me, which is one of the reasons why this event is happening. Devin said, you know, because we're looking at the situation and everybody's crying ceasefire, the whole world is crying ceasefire, and the whole world is crying ceasefire. And it's as if the governments of the world, and particularly the governments of the United States, governments of Israel, not listening. They don't hear the cries of the entire planet. And you know, everyone's saying, what can we do? I know artists, it's so bothersome when I talk to artists who are afraid to speak out because they're afraid they're going to get canceled. Um, it's bothersome that anyone should have to fear being canceled when they want to speak from their heart. That's something that we want to see an end to that in this age of Aquarius. We want to see everybody be able to speak from their heart because really it's not just going to save everyone's life, but it's save your own life to be able to speak from your heart. um, but Devin said a couple weeks ago, he said, what if we all just prayed? What if we all just prayed? What if we all came together and prayed? And everyone heard that message, and that's really one of the things that inspired what's going on. So please, I want to introduce Devin Waldman.
Kevin, thanks so much. I just want to say, yeah, I'll play a little bit and then I'll say something about. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, well, since, thank you, Kevin, for, inviting us on, for this, a prayer. And I guess the thing you were referencing, when I said I was, I once heard that when you pray, to not pray from a spirit of lacking or desperation, even if, not to say there isn't all of that's in there too, but it's like you pray with the feeling that you would be feeling if your prayer came true. So that feeling is that I think a lot of the conception of the natural world and the universe has been monopolized by atheism, by various religions. But if you weren't told anything about the nature of this universe, you would probably come to the conclusion that we are in a magical, divine experience. Something we might not be able to, well, we can never know the totality of, but and there's, at the root of it all is this love force that is innate to the universe. It's not something we invented. It's something that's built in, and that's natural law. That's natural organic justice. And when a mother holds her dead child in her arms, or a father holds his dead child in his arms, and because a soldier bombed the child or shot the child, that's inherently unjust. It doesn't matter what any lawmaker says, because law does not come from the dictates of human beings. We live in a universe in which law is pre-existing. Love is built in, with or without us here to feel it. We know animals experience it. It is part of this whole experience, and we have followed the dictates. Well, I mean, let's say humanity has been misled by lawmakers or dictators, people who dictate laws. It's like saying you are the dictator or arbiter of the law of physics or the law of sound or electromagnetism or thermodynamics. We are not the creators of the law. There is a divine or cosmic lawmaker that is not something any one of us could fully comprehend, but it's somehow all these laws came into existence. All of them, like the planets, how they rotate, everything is bound by law. But we are born to be free as human beings. We are not born as slaves of the universe. We have free will to choose. But so we can choose to go against the law of love or karma or natural law. We can go against that, but not without accruing very severe consequences. And it seems like we've conducted that karmic experiment for thousands of years. In the human aggregate, there have been enough bullies and dominators and colonizers and enslavers and genociders and child murderers. There have been enough critical mass of them for them to have really dominated the experience, and so many people follow the dictates of these insane psychopaths and murder and kill on orders, and also learn to like it. You see what's going on now in Gaza. It's so much, the IDF is like gleefully, they're posting videos of happily, gleefully doing what they're doing. It's so sick. And you see the soldier is soul die-er, soul D-I-E-R, soul die, soul death, soul, but also a soul like light, soul like the sun, soul light and soul death. And we if we only were to heed natural law, organic justice, the one that's built in, the cosmic law, the karmic law of do no harm, and expect people to defend themselves if you try to enslave, murder, assault, rape, etc. These vile transgressions against the sacred being of another love force being that is of this organic divine creation, and that's all of us. So I pray that we can, I know that that force is abounds, it's all in us. And I do think if we only were to align ourselves with natural law, and if we think about it, all forms of government are against the law because they're all based in coercion and the threat of violence. Pay your taxes or else I hurt you, I harm you, I cage you, I abduct you, I dispossess you, I fine you, I harass you, I beat you. If you resist, I murder you. That's what really that is, the claim of ownership on the body. Pay your taxes or else. And now I get to murder children on your dime. So the whole species is enslaved under man's law, under government law. So I know and pray we can tap into natural law and we can free ourselves in the human aggregate. And I just hope we can do it soon enough to end the 5 or 6 or 7 ongoing genocides that are currently happening. So I thank you very much, Kevin, for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you so much, Devin. And thank you for, as I said, making that statement a couple weeks ago. Can we all just pray? Can we all just come together? And the power, there are actually physical, experiments and physical writings and documentations, experiential documentations of the power of people coming together and pray. So we have maybe about 70 people with us today who are all in this prayer. And the focus of that prayer, that focus of this many people in this moment is so powerful. And so in this spirit of prayer, please, everyone, set your visions. See it in your eyes. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. The end of occupation. The beautiful nation of Palestine. See it in your mind's eye. See that unity of us coming together. See that unity, you and me. Unity, community, moving together in the spirit of Free Palestine, because that's all of us. At this point, that is all of us. We're going to ask now if we can bring in Eric. Eric Fraser, are you in the house with us?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. Thank you, brother. Eric Fraser is one of the most sought after Bansuri artists on the planet today. And I've had the great pleasure and opportunity to be able to work with him over the years. And we've done many projects together. But to hear Eric play Bansuri is to really touch that sound. Mysterious. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody. I feel so much heart and love flowing through everybody's presentation, everybody's prayer for love. This midnight flute playing for the darkness time of year and for our to find peace so that we can help, and the prayer for everybody's peace, everybody's liberation, to find love in their heart all over the world. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. I felt that wave of peace, and I feel like that wave of peace you just shared with us is going to go on forever. It won't end. Thank you so much. Eric Fraser joining us from upstate New York. Thank you so much, Eric. That went straight to the heart. And now we still got so much music, but we're staying in that spirit of the prayer because few things carry a prayer further than music with the right intention behind it. And that's how healers have worked for centuries. Healers have worked for centuries by setting the right intention to music. Music with the right intention behind it is magic, and it makes beautiful things happen. It builds structures in the atmosphere that no one can see but can feel. Spiders fly thousands of miles on electricity. And so a positive intention, a thought of peace, a thought of healing can fly millions of miles through the sound of music and can have a positive effect all over the world. I want to ask that my good friend Barry Olsen please join us.
Hello, everyone. Oh, can you hear me? I have to change my sound settings.
We hear you. It's a little quiet, but we know we're going to hear you when you get closer to the piano.
Right, right. Let me just shut off my. Well, I'm going to hear this through this. I've been listening through the speakers. I want to listen through my. Okay, this is a song. Thank you very much, everybody. First of all, thank you, Kevin, especially. And this is something I wrote about 10 years ago. It's called A Hymn for the Victim of War. Unfortunately, it's still relevant. And but I appreciate all of you sharing your words and your music tonight. And here it goes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Barry. We heard you loud and clear on the piano. It was very beautiful. It's such a beautiful song, and you're getting a great sound. It really lifted everyone's hearts. Thank you so much, Barry. And Barry is a really great musician. He plays a couple different instruments. And thank you so much, Barry. Um, we're going to move now and ask it because we've got Tomas Rodriguez. We've got him in the house. And Tomas, I want to apologize. I know when you first came, it was not possible to get your video on the screen, but I see you. I see you now. So that means you're in the room with us and you got your screen on and the video's working and the sound is working. So Tomas Rodriguez, one of the most brilliant guitarists on the scene, playing music from flamenco to African to Brazilian and his own compositions. Um, really an incredible guitarist. I want to introduce Tomas Rodriguez.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kevin, for inviting me. I'm just going to try and speak with the guitar. And we'll do this, my own composition called Tamalaba, and that there be peace.
Thank you so much, Tomas Rodriguez. That was so beautiful to hear. I want to let everybody know that the donation link is in the chat. It'll be cycled around. It was cycled around earlier tonight, and it's back in the chat. If you didn't get a chance to see it, look in the chat. If you don't see it, let us know. There's a donation link for United Palestinian Appeal. Samia, you let everybody know a little bit more about United Palestinian Appeal. Can you tell them again what United Palestinian Appeal is about?
Gladly, Kevin. The United Palestinian Appeal is a 501c3 organization incorporated in the USA, located in Washington, their offices, and their work is to fundraise for projects they have all over the West Bank and in Gaza. Over the years, they've developed many centers in Gaza and many connections with people there. It is completely led by Palestinians, and the people hired in Palestine are all Palestinians. And here in the office in Washington, there may be one or two friends that are not Palestinian, but basically friends are friends, and they're very important. But it's important that the leadership be of and part of people. It is the best way, and what they accomplish is done through means that they have established over the years with their connections with people there. I urge you, if you donate, to be careful who you donate to. Everybody is worthy, of course. There are many other good organizations, but in this situation, if you have doubt, trust me, this is the right place to. And so they're www.upaconnect.org, upaconnect.org, and you will find it on the internet very easily, and you will see the donate link. Thank you. I appreciate your listening to this, and I'm sure the people in Gaza will appreciate whatever you're able to share. And the music is wonderful. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's important to know. And please, once you are able to make those donations, share those with your friends and your loved ones and your family. That the fact that you can make donations, you can help, and continue to speak out. Your voice in any way possible is important. This is really where it's at. Lend your voice, lend your energy, and lend your positive connections.
I just want to add one more thing.
Yes.
One of the organizations we work with, Tamer Institute for Community Education, has lost people in Gaza, and so has everybody. And just wanted to mention that everyone on the West Bank is really grieving at this point. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samia. Since we made that promise, we're going to get you on, Dana. I'm going to do a piece, and I've wanted to do this piece, and it's as I use that word, my Jamaican word. It's livicated, because it's alive. So it's livicated to Palestine, and this piece is called "Rise Up, Liberation," and I'll be playing this on the Mbira. I hope my sound is coming through. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. You tell me whether my sound gets squeaky, Linda. Is my sound getting really squeaky right now?
Sounds amazing.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing in Mbira. So this song is taken from the song Butsu, but I've shifted in livication. That means it's alive to Palestine. Great. have you heard? People, what's the word? 'Cause now is the time. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! And in case you didn't know, we're about to free Congo. Liberation, liberation, yeah, liberation. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Come on. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Liberation, yeah, Palestine, liberation. You can sing. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Come on. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Woo! Liberation, yeah, liberation. Come on. Liberation, yeah. I say, people, what's the word? People, have you heard? 'Cause now is the time. Woo! We got to free Palestine. I'll say it again. Now is the time. Woo! We got to free Palestine. We got to rise up. Rise up, yeah, rise up. Rise up in love. We got to rise up. Come on. Rise up, yeah, rise up. Rise up, yeah, rise up. Come on. Rise up, yeah, rise up.
Rise up.
Rise up, yeah, rise up. Rise up, come on people, rise up. Rise up, everybody rise up. Rise up, come on people, let's rise up. Rise up in love. Liberation. Liberation, yeah, liberation, Palestine. Liberation, yeah, liberation, Palestine. Liberation, yeah, liberation, come on. Liberation, yeah, end of occupation. Woo! You know I'm talking about end of occupation. Come on. 'Cause people, I know you heard. And people, you know the word. And you know now is the time. What time is it? Free Palestine. We got to free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Liberation. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Liberation, yeah, liberation. Liberation, yeah. Tell your people in the hood something you know is good. 'Cause now is the time to free Palestine. Let's talk about what's moving you. Let's talk about what's grooving you. Let's talk about what's making you get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. 'Cause we got to rise up. Rise up, come on people, rise up. Rise up in love. It's gonna take a lot of love. It's gonna take a lot of love. But that's what we got. A whole lot of love. To free Palestine. 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 I see those people. I see you got your kavaya. Go ahead, wave your kavaya in the air. That's right. Because we're coming with that love. It's going to take a lot of love. Rise up in love. Rise up in love. Unite. 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 Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Liberation. Thank you. Dana Gay, can we get some sound? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see Tomchess in the house.
Yeah.
Tom, are you getting sound? Tom, yeah, I see you. Are you getting sound?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Come
Yeah.
on. Yeah, Tomchess, let's bring you on.
All right.
Tomchess, you might want to get a little closer to your sound device so we can hear you easier.
How about now?
Yes, I hear you.
Better?
Yeah, it's better. When you got closer, it's better. The harp,
The more
mouth harp. Oh my gosh, that mouth harp, that was like music from another planet. Beaming in people from Mars telling us to free Palestine. Wow.
Right on.
That's what we know. That's what's actually going on. There are people coming from Mars to say, "What are y'all doing?" Free Palestine. Then we're going to free Congo next, right? Well, thank you, Tom. That was incredible, incredible. Yeah, you took us on a real journey. Tomchess. Tomchess is one of the most creative musicians out there, and we've worked together so much. And we were part of the whole project, Kinetic Painting Group. Kinetic Painting Group is now on constant rotation on the beach in Abu Dhabi. So there's some big screens in Abu Dhabi where Samia Halaby's kinetic paintings are playing 24/7. And Tomchess, you can be heard on the beach in Abu Dhabi, you know, and so can Hasan, and so can Vamoro Jubate. You all are playing right now as we speak on the beach in Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much, Tomchess, because we're getting really late, and we've got able to have all the musicians play at least once. we want to wrap up the night. The night has been really beautiful. We want to thank everyone who's come out. And of course, we would like to ask that Samia please wrap this night up for us.
It's the abbreviation of UPA, the first letters, UPA, United Palestinian Appeal, UPA Connect, CONNECT.org. UPA.org. I'm going to put it in the chat. And yes, I thank all the musicians. Very beautiful. I enjoyed listening. And thank you to all those who are attending. I see there were 51 people who seemed to hang on to almost to the very end. I don't know if that counts, include the 14 of us, or if it doesn't. Next time, if we do this again, let's actually let all the people appear so they can see each other and we can see them. And it might be nice for them to make comments and reactions under controlled conditions, of course. But I thank everyone, and especially Kevin, and I admire how you're handling things, Kevin. You're very smooth, you're very calm, you're not getting ruffled, you're handling everything very, very well. We apologize to the audience, of course, whom we are not seeing, but who see us, for the glitches, but we're learning, and this is a very unusual kind of meeting. And let's do it all again in all different forms. The musicians I hear were more musicians who might be interested in participating, and maybe some more poetry readings. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, everybody. And
thank you, Samia. Thank you so much for joining us on this winter solstice prayer for Palestine. Thank you to all the artists. I will take the second to name you one by one, and that is Reverend Souken Danjo, thank you. Bear Fox, thank you. Colette Michaan, thank you. Hasan Bakr, thank you. Tomchess, thank you. Dana Gay, thank you. Saco Myoji, thank you. Eric Fraser, thank you. Devin Waldman, thank you. Tomas Rodriguez, thank you. Barry Olsen, thank you. Madison Gordon, thank you. And of course, Samia Halaby.
Long live Palestine.
So many hearts, so many tears have fallen, so many hearts and bodies broken. Oh God, open the heart of human. Oh God, open the hearts of humankind. So many tears have fallen, so many hearts and bodies broken. Oh God, open your sea of light on your humanity. Open the hearts, open. Open the hearts of human, oh God, and open the hearts of humankind. So many hearts. So that's the song. And I'll play it for you right away. I have to start it from the beginning. Here we go.
love you.